I spent 4 days last week visiting my auntie, my mother's sister, in Clevedon in Somerset. We thought she was dying, or at least I thought she was dying, and so I made an immediate decision to go down there and slept rough for a few nights. So I wasn't really thinking about my presentation this week. I kind of trusted that hopefully something would turn up. That's the way I do it. And when I was there in Clevedon, I saw this piece of graffiti on the wall, and it reminded me of what I wanted to talk about. It gave me strength, I guess. What I want to talk about is what I call my dharma. Dharma is just a word, a Buddhist word that I picked up. However, what I believe and what I am and what my dharma is all of the religions. Hinduism, Judaism, Islam, it's all Christianity, it's all of those things, and none of those things. It is my dharma, it is something that informs me. It is the most important thing in my life. It's what motivates me, it's what gives me strength, gives me courage, emboldens me, comforts me, supports me, nourishes me, empowers me, inspires me, consoles me. It informs everything that I say and do, all that I am. And so it's the most important thing, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. It's my dharma. I could have chosen to talk about my sons, my parents, the woman I love, where I'm from, places I've been and the things I've seen. Yet none of those are important as my dharma. My dharma is in all my relationships. It helps determine what I see, where I go and what I do. The first thing I know through my dharma is that we all of us, me, you, I, us, every one of us has the ability to set ourselves free. We have the ability the potential to be free of all of those things that we feel constrain us. Fear, doubt, self-criticism. This ability to be free is our birthright. Just through being born human, we have this gift, this potential to make ourselves completely and utterly happy. The second thing I know through my dharma is that there are certain paths, there are certain ways of walking, there are certain ways of being in this life that have helped me to become more happy, to become more free. These things weren't secrets. They were secrets to me, but they're not secrets. They're there in everyday life. It's about opening our eyes and finally seeing what is in front of us. It is there in every moment. So what I'm going to be talking about is something you already know. It's nothing new, it's just simply common sense. So the first thing I realised was that I needed to practice. It's just common sense, isn't it? If we want to be a good tennis player, a good swimmer, a good academic, we need to practice. So I needed to practice all the time. The commitment to practice was what was most important. And so I just practiced being here. And it doesn't matter who we are, whether we're 5 or 55, whether we're Malaysian or Singaporean, whether we're seemingly what we call educated or whether we're not educated, whether we're black or white, it makes no difference. All of us can practice and we can set ourselves free. We have that potential. All we need to do is breathe and be here. Just breathe. Through being, through breathing, we have as our gift the potential to be free. However, of course, that notion that all we need to do is breathe means that the emphasis is on practicing all the time. We don't need any books, we don't need any instruments, we don't need any particular setting. Every moment, every time is an opportunity, anywhere to practice. And so, through that, realising that there's no excuses, that at any moment I can practice, I started to practice. I said, right, I'll do it. I started to practice, and within 2 seconds of actually practicing being here, I was not here. I realised I was not practicing. I'd been distracted by things going on in my head, by thoughts of yesterday or tomorrow. And so I very quickly realised the second path, I had to realise the second path for me was, just don't beat myself up. I'm finding I'm not practicing more than I am practicing. Just don't beat myself up. Don't start saying, I should be practicing, I shouldn't have done that, I'm no good. Just let that go. Just let go the self-criticism, just be gentle on myself and return to being here. And that's what I practiced doing. I practiced being gentle, just practiced letting go of the things that were distracting me, just returning to my breath, just breathing. And through that gift of just practicing letting go and feeling what it was like to be here, I realized what I was doing was being present. I was being right here, right now. I was turning up. And that in itself is a great gift. And when I was doing that, I realized I was becoming more aware, more attentive, more alert, more intuitive of what was happening in every moment. And so it's a practice of letting go of thoughts of the past, of the future, thoughts of what am I going to say next, what are they going to say next. And I used to do that a lot. I used to try and image what was going to happen in the future. I let go of those thoughts and just allowed myself the gift of being in the present. I became more mindful of what was happening right here, right now. And when I did that, I realized that the next thing I needed to know, the fourth path, was that I was starting to take more responsibility. And one thing I found, I didn't lose things so much, I didn't trip up, I was quite accident prone when I was younger. I was taking responsibility, I was present, I was in control of my life right here, right now. And what was happening in my life right here, right now was my responsibility. There's no point blaming my brother or my parents or my girlfriend or the government or traffic or the weather. It was my responsibility. It's my life, it's me, I'm here, I'm in control. And what I used to find that were struggles, were stumbling blocks, started to become opportunities, started to become challenges for me to practice letting go. To practice letting go of anger, of resentment, of hurt. And the more I practiced letting go of anger and resentment and hurt, of course, it's common sense, the happier I became. And the happier I became, the more grateful I was for my life. And this was one of the greatest gifts I received, was the gift of discovering gratitude, appreciation for what there is in my life. From the very moment I wake up to the very moment I go to sleep, and I sleep like a log, I sleep like a baby, because there's no thoughts going on in my head. And I open my eyes in the morning and I'm so grateful for the blessings that I have. And I guess what happened then was I started to smile. Over years, the last 7-10 years, I've smiled more and more. And now I'm considered to be a smiley person, and I love that. For the smile is the one thing that transcends language. It shows our appreciation for who we are and where we are and the life we have, and our appreciation for others. And it really tells people, trust us. Trust me. Life is good. My life is good, your life is good. Let go of everything that you think makes it not good. Life, it's all okay. There's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to be concerned about. It's all okay, it's all good. It's all wonderful. Isn't it? It's wonderful. So that is my dharma, that is the most important thing in my life. Thank you for being here, thank you for listening. To return to the Greek feeder that started it all, I believe your life is all about choice, not chance. The chances that we have in life come through the choices we make. So please choose to practice, choose to forgive, choose to be present in every moment, choose to be responsible, choose gratitude, choose life, choose to be free. Thank you very much for listening. I love you all.